I am packing for the longest trip I ever made. I'm going solo traveling in this hybrid Sienna minivan for 38 days and will cover approximately 8,300 miles. I will visit 12 national parks, national forests, and national recreational areas. I will see half a dozen scenic byways. I look forward to this as adventure of my life. What's different about this trip, that this is first time I'm taking solo trip, camping trip. I used to go solo with my bike, but that doesn't count. It's just 1 or 2 nights. This is 38 days. And I'm planning to bring with me everything such that I don't need to shop very much. Most of my food is right here, and it should suffice. I will stop at some stores to buy perishables like yogurt and eggs, but otherwise I should be self-sufficient. In this video, I want to share with you what I bring, why I bring it, how do I pack it, and tell you about my design for the lifestyle. And later, I hope to produce a series of videos about my adventure, hopefully about every campsite and every day, but we'll see how it goes. For now, let's get in and look at the van. I completely emptied the van from all the equipment, so it's sort of just clean build. This platform built from extruded aluminum framing. I put a 1/2 inch plywood on the top of it. At the end of the day, I found that this is best solution. It's firm and continuous bedding, no little holes and pockets where your knees sink in. Typically, my wife and I sleep very comfortably here, 2 of us, and we have queen mattress for 2 of us. This time, I plan to put all of my luggage right here behind driver's seat. And the bed will be fully made and ready to go at any time. Well, as I was getting ready to pack the van for my super long, super exciting trip, the trouble came. Out of the blue, I have all kinds of codes on our hybrid Sienna 2021. Power system malfunction, all-wheel drive disconnected, only front-wheel drive is engaged. Number of, including the dreaded engine light. Everything I've tried to remedy this, disconnecting battery, going for deep sleep for the van overnight, didn't remove it. I literally jumped on Amazon and got myself Innova 5610 OBD2 reader, which allows you to read the codes inside of the system. There are so many possible codes, and that helped me to diagnose the system to the failed coolant pump. This is specifically inverter coolant pump, which circulates around the inverter, which produces quite a bit of heat, and that's inverter which inverts DC power of hybrid battery into AC power, which actually propels the car, and the motors are AC motors in this vehicle. Then the question was, can I find this part in stock? It's a fairly expensive part. It's like $700+. And nobody around here, 250 miles radius, have it. So I found my dealer who ordered it just a few minutes ago, and the part should be arriving sometime early in the morning or sometime mid-morning tomorrow. So my job today, not to pack, but to jack up the van, drain the coolant, the pink fluid, and remove the failed coolant pump and get everything ready for tomorrow. That's what I'm doing today. So I'm lifting the van. Some of you may know you could lift the van through the center, engine center point, lifting point. That allows me to use just one jack. And I think this is high enough. So I'm going to put now supports, but the plan will be, I will show you what the plan is. This cover needs to come off, and there is a drainage plug here somewhere around here that will allow us drain the fluid, and then it would be much easier without any spillage to disconnect the actual and remove the water pump. Here's what I'm doing today. So I'm at the side of the van here, just behind the front wheel, put the stand under, so it's ready to be lowered slowly, and the van will be on stands. And now I remove the jack out of the way. When I'm done, I would need to use it again. Let me show you what we will be working on today. I'll turn on light here. Here's the coolant reservoir for the inverter pump. As you could see, it's connected actually to the inverter pump, recirculating the fluid. And this little part failed. Could you imagine plastic part, which potentially I could buy from China for $100. I had to pay $700 because I have 40 days worth of reservations. I need to really go for this trip. I've done so much preparation and I'm looking forward to it. So, plus this is guaranteed Toyota part will be, rather than, questionable value. That's another safety, reliability risk. So this is what I'm doing today. I will show you critical steps. Well, I'm here on the floor and I'm going to unscrew these bolts. These are 10 millimeter bolts, and use 10 millimeter socket respectively. This way you will have full access to the draining. Now I extracted all the bolts. You could see also the flap in front of the tire also removed. It's all going back on the same bolts. There are 3 separate bolts here. As you could see, they're slightly different color, so I put them a little bit apart. And now the flap is held by these clips, and there's a tool for that, but you could get away with a screwdriver. It's one. So here's another one. I'm going to pry it open. See, this is the valve. I need to find some tubing to connect here and some type of bucket to collect the coolant. And it's flowing. Just need to open it. See, the valve is actually leaking. I guess you could just open it and it'll drip from there. It's not the best design. This barely trickles through the tubing, but this thing is about to fall out. Probably it's better would have been to get an old drain bucket. It's wide, and just open it and let it come out rapidly. Well, it took me a good hour to extract this old pump. So essentially, the way pump was attached to the frame is over here. And then the hose, which I removed here, actually was attached over here and then on the top of the pump. So 2 hoses got to be disconnected. And the most difficult part was this electrical plug. This was just absolutely impossible. I don't have the strongest hands, but it was very hard to see what actually is going on with this. Where do you press to disconnect? And this is how it's connected. So until you turn around and then you see that there's a little latch here. You see it moving? If only you could press in the right spot, it would disconnect. So just remember that it's on the back side of that plug if you decide, or one day will be forced to do it.